Sky Prophet, baby. Coming with a video, trying to lift your spirits, trying to give you understanding, try to clear up, give you clarity within some of these cloudy judgments that, we all be finding ourselves within. I had a web page already. It was under Sky Prophet, but with one eye instead of the two Y's. But Spirit led me to make another page. So I'm making this page. This is the first video. And I'm just making an introduction video. My reason for these videos is because I've personally come from a good family. You know how they say that we jump off the porch and all that, well, come a certain time where you be in control of your choices, your decisions, It ain't mama or nobody no more, but they still giving guidance to us though, It's like we just all of a sudden wake up on one birthday and we hard-headed, and we got to go through that. It's just a phase that we experience. But I've been on a long journey, man. People showing love, people betraying me, people stealing, lying, deceitfulness, people keeping it real with me, sharing information with me, kind of keeping me aware of some of the things that I wasn't aware of before. So anybody that, if you open them eyes this morning, man, it's go time, man. It's another day to go. It's another day to get it, man. There's no way you can open them eyes every day and don't establish some kind of plan from within yourself. And if that's how it is for you, expect it to change, because Prophet want to bring you a little bit of enlightenment. These videos is going to be so we can understand that the ways in which individuals been operating has just been because it was given to us. We was raised on it. Parents was raised on it. Grandparents, great-grandparents, great, it's just handed down. It's hand-me-downs. Spirit say to say it like that because a lot of us don't like hand-me-downs, but it's hand-me-downs. So it's time to get rid of these hand-me-downs. We all have that inner knowing. Before we come into this consciousness, okay, it was easy for other people to recommend information to you, but now your inner self is automatically sizing up each and everything that you hear. If you're tapping into your higher self, if you're asking for the wisdom, if you're asking for the direction, if you truly want it. We got all these different things, this word move, this word want, this word effort. We taking steps and we headed toward, all of these things like that. And let Prophet give you some wise words. We not doing none of those things without desire. Have to have desire. Desire is your driving force. A desire is what keeps you driven. A desire is a certain level of understanding from within yourself that lets you know you gotta have it. I gotta have it. And now we're able to correct these thinking patterns now. So we need to swap out these thinking patterns. You know, anybody that's listening to me right now, you know a lot of the ways in which you used to operate, others used to operate, the situations, the moods, the expectancies, it's a lot of things, man. It's kind of like the way of the world, you know. We expecting certain things because of certain things, and that's not creating our reality. What that is just assuming for the worst, waiting on the worst, dwelling on that worst, keeping it within our reality. Think about it. If you woke up this morning, you think about the worst. You thinking about the things that's gonna hinder you. You thinking about all of the things that's gonna not allow you to take a step and move forward. What kind of mind frame are you in? Do you think you in a mind frame of motivation, of within your stamina, you know, within your knowing you a conqueror? Let me let you in on a secret, man. I never would have thought I'd be making these videos, but I also never thought that I would actually have to wake up one day and tell myself that I didn't have it. I didn't have a clue. You know, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what life was about. You know, I had kids, been left from the house, and struggled. It's like I just finished struggling. You know, I was telling somebody the other day. It's funny, and I could tell the space that spirit is bringing me to, because I say since I was 17, 18 years old, you know, 20, whatever, I always had a court date. I mean, always. Like, I ain't talking about miss a year. Like, I always had a court date. 1 or 2 court dates, like, throughout the year, every year. Like, I always had it. Always had a probation. Always had something that I had to report to, answer to. And Spirit telling me right now, that's the place that they bring us to. They bring us to these places where we don't need an answer to nobody. We have our guidance. The only way you're going to get ahead is if you got your head. You have to have your head. You know, a lot of us, we want to get ahead, but we walk around here, we ain't even using our head. You know, a lot of us still ain't even figured out just exactly what that thing can do. You know, just exactly what that brain and mind frame can do. You can kind of say your brain is of your lower self. Your mind frame would be of a higher consciousness. So understand that, like, just because you say one smart thing don't mean your consciousness raised. Understand when you answer people. Understand when you're dealing with people. Understand when you're thinking. Those intentions that you have within you. You know, you want that betterment for them, or why him? Why her? You know, you got words of encouragement for them, or I don't know what's the point in that. You ain't never gonna make it. You ain't never, you know, like, we gotta start realizing just exactly what kind of individuals we are. Do profit have negative ways to them? Why, sure, we all do. Why? Because we made up of both of them. We made up of both of them. It's control. See, when you control your emotions, your shadow side, you control that negativity that's within you. That's waiting to come out like this. What he say? He talking about me? Like what he looking at? Like that's that ego. Like the ego be in go mode. But once you understand that, man, look, hold up, man, go back to sleep, ego. Like you ain't about to you tripping, man. You ain't about to have me. You ain't about to have me in a ceiling fan, man, by my toe, man. You tripping, ego. You know. And it's just you. It's just that worldly side of you, and people don't understand that, man. When they operating in ego, it's hard, man. It is hard to see past the matrix. It's definitely hard. I want you to think about this. Think about all of the times in your life. I'm 6 years old? That's a good age. Think about from that time till now. All of the times you just had people like, yeah, man, like, y'all supposed to learn from us, man. Like, I've been through it, man. You need to listen up, man. Or this ain't the right vibe, man. Like, you ain't got no friends. You ain't this, you ain't, like, all of these little things that's now I can say, like, I can go back and write them now. Shoot, man, that's a list of laws, man. That's a list of laws for us to abide ourselves by, because it wasn't the fact that we didn't have no friends. We all have friends. We come here friends already. We don't even be knowing people when we get to this 3D, but we already be friends. It's not about that wasn't how it was meant. We don't have no friends, which means if Prophet, you consider me your friend, you didn't have no friend, because I didn't even know Prophet. I didn't know how to be a friend. We was just using that title, but like what we did, you got some of them that you and your friend, man, y'all on that positive, y'all read, but y'all do all kind of, it's positive, you know. Then you got friends that's just relatable with you, man. Just relatable with you, man. We're gonna get us a bag, we're gonna get us a bottle, man. We're gonna chill. Everybody in the same consciousness. And we like, hey, what's up, friend? But all we doing is leading each other to a trough. Now lick of water in it. Now lick of water in it, man. Everybody gonna have cotton mouth when they get there. These videos, I ain't figured out how I'm gonna post them yet. With my other site, I just kind of went off my downloads. I write my downloads and fight through the energy and this and that till I got to a certain place to where, I can cut this one off and just hit it again and just make another one now, because I'm staying by myself. I'm tuning my frequency in more and more. When you going down the road, say you going somewhere, you about to be late. You ain't there yet. You got about 5 minutes left. Your mind say, take a left right now. Most of us act like somebody in the car. We didn't hear what they say, huh? But you have no idea if you take that left, what that left will bring to your life. That left will probably have you in the right place. That left will probably have you in the right place. I want you to understand this. These spirits are of a higher dimension, okay? Which means a higher consciousness. Which means right now, you fighting your shadow side in this 3D realm. But your higher self is of the fourth dimension, fifth dimension. These beings that's communicating with you, giving you these thoughts, is from fourth, fifth, sixth, like it depends on your connection. But by your higher self being in the fourth dimension already and you stuck here in the third, why would you figure your higher self don't know exactly every answer and the way to answer it, how to go about doing things? I'm talking about like real accurate, because these beings, your higher self is literally watching. We're literally watching you play your movie out, play your reality out, play your role within life out. You know, and it's like they sitting back and they telling you like, go left, go right, don't do this, stop right, you know. That's what they doing to us. You know, we be on something like this. Okay, we going to Burger King. It's about 5 blocks for Burger King. Take a left. Like we shunning that off. Like take a left for what? Like we literally talking ourselves. Take a left for, I ain't got nowhere to go. Not understanding. Just take a left. Just take a left. There was some unseen words you heard. So take that unseen path, and it's gonna show you something that's unseen that people don't see. It's gonna give you a better understanding, so you can stand in the front of people and stand on your inner knowing. The name of the game is this here: wisdom. Pass it. Wisdom. Pass it. Wisdom. Pass it. Till we all BYOB, man. Bring your own wisdom. BYOB, bring your own wisdom. We all got it, you know. As of now, we all don't have it. You know, we all don't have it. But Prophet can definitely tell you this. If you want it, all you have to do is make that choice to let Spirit guide you. Make that choice to set your intentions each and every day to communicate with Spirit, you know, with pure intentions. You know, I'm setting my intentions to learn the wisdom and the knowledge that I need. Show me the synchronicity, you know, give me my feeling to where I know it's you, Spirit. You know, like start to guide my steps, you know, protect me and guide me till I get where I'm going. You know, like, can't just wake up and, okay, I'm gonna just be better. And then you don't change, you don't do nothing different. You go to the same place, you just the same routine. But you waiting on that what? You waiting on FedEx to drop a box or something, man. Man. And when they drop that box, you don't even need to open it. You need to check yourself. When they drop that box, check yourself. Because it's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in there till you go by yourself in the corner and box yourself up. Box yourself in. And the stuff that you're going to check out then going to give you a better understanding, a higher level of consciousness. How many of y'all used to go on a little board? Shit, I ain't tripping on a little board, but you ain't going on that big board. And you watching them boys look, big swan dives, all kind of flips off that high board. They ain't number 5 feet apart. Hey, the little board, it's like it ain't really a board, man. But that high board, oh, it making you come back down. Act silly like you brave. You coming back down. Prophet done it. Prophet done it already, man. You know, and think about this. We just jump off the little board. So you're going 10 more feet up, however it goes, and you're doing the same thing. What kind of fear comes over individuals? What kind of fear comes over individuals for an individual to put a stop sign within their movement, within their happiness, within their understanding of things, you know? Yeah, we're afraid of heights and this and that, you know, yeah. But like, how many of y'all just take off running? Everybody know look both ways before you cross the road. How many of y'all just take off, man? Keep it real. You know? That's the inner knowing. It's just that inner knowing. Just that inner knowing. But I could tell you this: if you don't stick to that script or looking both ways, one day you'll have another inner knowing. You'll have that inner knowing that you really supposed to look both ways. Let's not wait till we get to the mistakes. Let's not wait till we realize we in a bind. Like let's not wait until we think it's time to fix something to fix something. Because listen to Sky Prophet, man, right now. If you putting off fixing something, if you've been putting off fixing something, you in the same boat as Prophet was in and a whole bunch of other people. Cheating ourselves, man. We cheating ourselves. Like it's hindering our process, and we really can't get it. Like a lot of us, like just for instance, like who told you was scared of heights? I'm just saying, like, where you get that from? Like it just said that's your first time going up there. What is it? Do you understand that? Because on a deeper level, your past life, you was within fear. Something gave you fear relating to water, relating to diving, relating to swimming. You might have drowned. You never know. Could have fell off a mountain. These fears, you got to understand where they come from. You got to understand where they come from. It's energies that you already was within. Nothing new under the sun. They mean wisdom, and they mean all things that happen, all things that's said. All this lifetime is for you is another lifetime working on the same kind of things that you didn't get right the last life in a different format. In a different format. Your last life you might have been the son, your last life. Now you're the daughter of this life. Now you're the dad of this life. Now you're the mom of this life. It varies. It varies. And y'all have to come around to that knowing that this is real. Like men have feminine energy to them just as well as women have masculine energy to them. Why is a dog man's best friend? Because it helps man. The dog helps man. That dog gives you or gives man his sense of self. He always thinks he greater than a dog. Might appreciate the company, but know he not on that level of a dog. Not realizing the dog is the one in position. The dog is the one in position. The dog is the one that came to give you that sense of knowing, give you that sense of self. And I want you to realize how you've been feeling dogged out your whole life. Some within one of these patterns of this matrix. Dogged out. Now, this is what this is. This Kundalini energy. that's rising is exactly that staff that part the Red Seas. See, seas is a seer. You a seer. You are able to see both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the duality. And opening your eyes to that will do you all the good in the world. It'll do you all the good in the world. I want you to like it, share it, and subscribe it. I didn't write nothing down. I'm just talking, it's just an introduction video. But I want individuals to understand that every time that you're gonna log in, every time that you're gonna watch one of my videos, Prophet gonna help you. Prophet gonna give you some kind of clarity. Prophet gonna help you to realize something you didn't know. Some aspect of something that you didn't know. And once you know, what you're supposed to do. When you know, then you let them know. When you know, you let them know. When we finish with all these no's, we knew. That's it. We knew, and it don't happen again. We don't wind up living within time again. We don't wind up living within a society that's ruled by shapeshifters with a certain agenda, within politics and government. I'm gonna let y'all go with this video, man. I hope you got something out of it. I hope these are the kind of words that lift your spirit. I hope this is the kind of words that gives you motivation, that gives you clarity on, supposed to be getting better. I am better, because you all knowing I am that I am. I'll be back with another video later on. I already got a few videos wrote, but I'll be back with another video later on. Prophet wants you to protect your energy, man. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears, and watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. If we logging everything down in the ledger, then everything that we know that's in that ledger becomes knowledge. It becomes knowledge. Till next time, man. Love everybody, baby. Sky Prophet, man. Peace out.